The Huduma Namba registration program was rolled out in April and May 2019, notwithstanding controversial circumstances surrounding the whole process. The program faced numerous challenges, including apprehension from Kenyans with some superstitions that it was a way of installing on Kenyans the revered Bible mark of the beasts. And now, Interior PS Karanja Kibicho has debunked the myth, noting that it had come to the attention of the government that the Kenya identification process and documents had been infiltrated by criminals. According to Kibicho, data for 14 million Kenyan shillings has already been cleaned and merged, awaiting adjudication process.
We will generate a Huduma number, the random number that Dan talked about, which will be assigned to you. And whether you have a card or not, if you go and cite that number, then it will go to the basket that belongs to you. But because you don't want to keep remembering the number, then we will issue you with a card that has that number. And that card is actually your identification card.
The data that has been cleaned and merged, capturing Kenya's details on the National Health Insurance Fund, Kenya Revenue Authority, the National Social Security Fund, and the National Identification Cards numbers, among others.
After you are age 6, you will want to go to school. Then you will be told by the Ministry of Education that we want to register you as an NEMIS. And you will be given a number called the NEMIS number. Who said that the NEMIS number, the numerals cannot be exactly the same numerals as the one you got at the back? Nobody.
In terms of safety, the PS said in the last 1 year, the government has been able to make a program that is authentic and less prone to any kind of counterfeiting.
We also have the computer misuse and cybersecurity law that actually now deals with really issues relating to penalties and actions against certain breaches. So we put it that way in the sense that we also give room for the dynamism in the change in the ICT system and in the change in security system, so that we don't really prescribe a particular solution in law, but then from time to time with changing of technology, then we'll be presenting and implementing those solutions that come up.
He was accompanied by his ICT counterpart, Jerome Ochieng, who noted that consent will be observed in the data capturing process.
Now that this thing is mature, fully proved, and we have evidence of its operation, then we are simply straightforward going to use this particular data in terms of knowing the population. So basically we are in the process of maturity of the systems, and certainly interoperability and use and reuse of systems will come in once our systems mature.
10 billion Kenyan shillings have so far been spent in the program, with the rollout of the Huduma cards processing to commence soon and will be ready before the end of the financial year. Mombi Wambogo, K24 Evening Edition.